Hello friends, let's continue our first unit of software engineering with software development life cycle. So we already studied what is software engineering, what are the aspects of software engineering. Now we are studying what are the software development life cycle and what is the phases of software development life cycle. The requirement analysis, specification, system design and specification, coding and module testing, integrate and system testing, delivery and maintenance, which we already studied in the first video. So let's start with the second video. The first phase of software development life cycle, the first phase is requirement analysis and specification. Means in this first phase we gather all the requirements of the customer, we note down all the requirements of the customer. This is the requirement gathering phase, that is the requirement analysis and the specification. After that we goes to or we turns to the design and specification. Here the team member decide or do the planning about designing and the specification. Means how we can system design, how we can do the system design and how we can design the application design. So this is the phase of system designing and the system designing as well as the application designing or the software designing. After that the third phase is code and the module testing. Code and the module testing in the sense, if in the designing and the specification the implementation system is done, means we implemented the software in the module pattern. So the third phase is code and module testing. Means this is the phase where we want to implement a software code. Means we have to write code and test that code or the test that module for the software application purpose or software application implementation purpose. In the fourth phase, this is the integration and the system testing. Means we have to integrate all the modules which we already fragmented for the application development. So this is the time where we have to integrate all the modules and do the system testing. Means integrate that all the modules and test that module or test that system for the single use. After that we have to delivery. Means we want to deliver, if it is a risk free software or the risk free analysis, then we can deliver that software. Means we can deploy that software to the customer or the client. After the delivery we have to take a feedback from the customer. If the customer requires any support, so we can able to or we can provide that software support. And the maintenance purpose, we have to maintain all the records related to software. After that the first phase, that is requirement analysis and specification, as we already told you, it is the first phase of SDLS, that is software development life cycle, which is undertaken after the feasibility study. And the feasibility study is used to define the precise cost and the benefit of the software system. Precise cost means this is the estimated cost, we can say, where what is the cost, what is the benefits of software system. It is the feasible study. Means this is the survey related to the software application. The purpose of this phase is to identify and document the exact requirements of the software. Means in this first phase we decide what are the exact requirements related to software, how we can precise cost determination. To study phase are performed by the developer, customer and the market organization. The study of this phase are performed by the developer and customer and market organization, in the sense, when a customer has a requirement for the particular software, so developer and the market organization, means this the person which are going to do the survey, can decide the particular feasibility study, particular requirements of the software, what are the features of the software, everything. That is, we can say the information gathering process is done here. This is the requirement analysis and the specification. After in the phase 2, that is the system design and the specification. Once the requirements of a system have been documented, software engineer design a software to meet them. Means what are the requirements, as per the requirements we have to design the software and implement that software. This is the first priority of any developer or the engineer. So in the phase 2, architectural or high level design. This in the sense, simple modeling design. We have to design a particular rough model, or the after is the design is final, or design is finalized by the customer, so we can go ahead and design the high level design. After that, detailed design means what type of requirements the customer require, what are the features customer requires. Everything detailed design is done in the phase 2. After that, high level design defines all the overall organization of the system and interaction among them. As we already discussed about what is high level design and what is the hardcore design, what is the final design customer needs and why it needs. The difference between both the phases is what the problem is and how to solve the problem. Means in the first two phases we decide what is the problem, means why we have to implement a software or the new software while there are the number of softwares in the market. That is the problem, and how to solve the problem is how we can resolve this problem, how we can resolve that risk to obtain a new application or new software. After that, third phase is coding and module testing. Coding and module testing means in the coding phase the system is used to meet the design specification. Coding and module testing matlab when we design a software system, but now we have to implement that software for utilization, means the engineer will do any coding behind the software for the running system to make our system to run. That is, the engineer produce the actual code that will deliver to the customer as a running system. Modules are the complex system divided into simpler system. Means the modules, as we already discussed in the first video, that the every modules is divided into the, or every system is divided into the modules. So while integrating that modules for a system integration, so we gain one system for the as a software application. So the modules are complex system divided into the simpler system. This is done by the developer. The coding and module testing is done by the software developer. After that, phase 4, that is integration and system testing. All the modules that have been developed before and tested individually are put together, integrated in this phase, and are tested as a whole system. All the modules that have been developed before and tested individually are put together, integrated in this phase. Means integration, that we are integrating all the modules for obtaining single system. Means now we are ready to integrate that modules and take or meet all the software goals, all the requirements of the software. Then the phase fifth is delivery and maintenance. Once the system passes through all these tests, it is delivered to the customer and enters the maintenance phase. Means if there is any need of modification, if there is any need of support or the feedback, so we can deploy that software to the customer. Customer will check that there is a requirement of any changes, there is a requirement of any transition. If there is no any requirement of transition, so we can deploy that software to the customer, and customer will ask about the support or any maintenance about or regarding software application. So each phases result that flow into the next, and the process ideally proceed in an orderly and linear fashion. Means, as you can say, this is a linear fashion process. Means every phase is depends on the first step, that is the requirements analysis, design analysis. Code module testing is depend on the design specification, because after design specification we can do the coding. Integration system, after the individual testing or individual moduling coding, we can integrate that modules. After completion of these 4 phases, we can deploy or we can deliver that software to the customer. So this is about the software development life cycle. So further information or further topics we will cover in the next video. Thank you.